Hiyo! How is everyone doing today? Today, we're going on a fantastic voyage through the exciting world of the hexose monophosphate pathway, also known as the HMP pathway or the pentose phosphate pathway. Don't worry, I promise it'll be more fun than it sounds. Imagine a bustling city inside every cell of your body. That's what metabolism is like, a complex network of roads and pathways where molecules are constantly moving and transforming. One such pathway is our star of the show, the HMP pathway. Now, you might be thinking, Kapil, why are we talking about pathways inside cells? Well, just like a city needs roads for transportation, our cells need pathways to break down and build molecules essential for life. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the HMP pathway and uncover its secrets. Get ready for some enzymatic action, sugar shuffling, and maybe even a few laughs along the way. So, what's so special about this HMP pathway, you ask? Well, imagine a world without smartphones, no internet, no fancy gadgets. Hard to imagine, right? That's what it would be like for our cells without the HMP pathway. It plays two crucial roles. First, it's like a power bank for cells, producing NADPH, a molecule that provides energy for crucial processes like building fatty acids and keeping our cells healthy. It's like the recharging station that keeps our cellular devices running. Second, the HMP pathway is a master chef in the cell's kitchen. It produces pentose sugars, which are the building blocks for DNA, RNA, and other important molecules. Just like we need ingredients to cook delicious food, our cells need these sugars to build and repair themselves. See, I told you it was important. This pathway ensures our cells have the energy and building blocks they need to function properly. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of the HMP pathway. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple. We'll start with the oxidative phase, where glucose 6-phosphate, a sugar molecule, takes center stage. Step 1. Imagine glucose 6-phosphate as the opening act, ready to transform. The star enzyme, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, steps in with its trusty sidekick, NADP+. Together, they snatch away hydrogen and electrons from glucose 6-phosphate, converting NADP+ to NADPH. It's like a magic trick, transforming one molecule into another. The result? We get 6-phosphogluconodelta-lactone, a mouthful, I know, but bear with me. Oh, and did I mention we also produce our first molecule of NADPH? It's like getting a bonus prize. Now, hold on tight because the non-oxidative phase is where things get really interesting. It's like a game of musical chairs with sugar molecules rearranging themselves. Step 2. Our friend, 6-phosphogluconodelta-lactone, is still hanging around, feeling a bit awkward. Don't worry, the enzyme 6-phosphogluconolactonase comes to the rescue. With a splash of water, it transforms our awkward friend into 6-phosphogluconate. It's like a refreshing makeover. Step 3. Now it's 6-phosphogluconate's time to shine. The enzyme 6-phosphogluconate dehydrogenase, another dehydrogenase superstar, steps in with its pal NADP+. They team up to remove more hydrogen and electrons, converting NADP+ to NADPH again. The result? We get ribulose 5-phosphate, another sugar, and our second molecule of NADPH. It's like a double whammy of excitement, but the fun doesn't stop there. Ribulose 5-phosphate can transform into other 5-carbon sugars, like ribose 5-phosphate, which is crucial for making DNA and RNA. It's like a sugar factory, churning out essential building blocks. Section 5. Energy talk. Who's paying? Who's gaining? Now let's talk energy. You can't have a metabolic pathway without some energy exchange. So, who's footing the bill? And who's reaping the benefits in the HMP pathway? Well, the oxidative phase is where the real energy action happens. Remember those two NADPH molecules we generated? They are like energy currency, packed with reducing power. think of NADPH as a generous friend who loves to donate electrons. These electrons are valuable because they can drive energy-requiring reactions in the cell. So, in a nutshell, the oxidative phase of the HMP pathway invests some energy to produce NADPH, which then becomes a source of reducing power for various cellular processes. It's like investing in a good cause that yields long-term benefits. Section 6. When cells need a shield. NADPH to the rescue. Remember I told you NADPH is like a power bank? Well, it's also a superhero in disguise, protecting our cells from harmful invaders. Our cells are constantly under attack from reactive oxygen species, or ROS. Think of them as the villains trying to wreak havoc. These ROS can damage DNA, proteins, and lipids, leading to various diseases. But don't worry, NADPH is here to save the day. It helps maintain a healthy level of glutathione, a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes ROS. It's like having a shield that protects our cells from damage. So thanks to NADPH, our cells can fight back against oxidative stress and stay healthy. Section 7. Building blocks for a better tomorrow. I bet you thought we were done with the awesomeness of the HMP pathway, didn't you? Not a chance. Remember those pentose sugars we talked about earlier? They are like the Lego blocks of the cell, used to build essential molecules. Ribose 5-phosphate, produced in the non-oxidative phase, is a crucial component of nucleotides, the building blocks of DNA and RNA. Imagine a construction site without bricks. That's what it would be like without enough ribose 5-phosphate. And it doesn't stop there. The HMP pathway also provides precursors for other important molecules like coenzyme A, which is involved in energy production, and aromatic amino acids, which are needed to make proteins. It's like a multi-purpose factory churning out essential building materials for the cell. Section 8. The hexose monophosphate pathway and you. Now you might be wondering, how does all this relate to me? Well, the HMP pathway is more important than you might think. It plays a role in various aspects of human health, from red blood cell function to immune response. For example, defects in the HMP pathway can lead to a condition called G6PD deficiency, which affects red blood cells' ability to cope with oxidative stress. This can cause anemia and other health problems. On the other hand, the HMP pathway is upregulated in cancer cells, providing them with the building blocks and reducing power they need to grow and proliferate. Understanding the HMP pathway can help us develop new strategies to treat diseases and improve human health. It's like having a toolkit to fix problems at the cellular level. Section 9. It's a wrap. So there you have it, folks. The hexose monophosphate pathway, a seemingly complex pathway, broken down into bite-sized pieces. We've explored its reactions, enzymes, and importance in energy production, antioxidant defense, and biosynthesis. From producing NADPH, the cell's energy currency and protector, to providing pentose sugars, the building blocks of essential molecules, the HMP pathway plays a vital role in keeping our cells happy and healthy. Remember, just like a well-coordinated team, each enzyme and molecule in this pathway plays a crucial role in ensuring the smooth functioning of our cells. Section 10 bonus round. Fun facts about the HMP shunt. Before we say goodbye, here are some fun facts about the HMP pathway. It's also known as the pentose phosphate pathway or the HMP shunt. The HMP pathway doesn't generate ATP directly, but the NADPH it produces is essential for many cellular processes. The activity of the HMP pathway varies greatly among tissues, depending on their metabolic needs. Some organisms, like plants, heavily rely on the HMP pathway for photosynthesis. So, The next time you hear the word metabolism, remember the HMP pathway and its incredible contributions to keeping you alive and kicking. See you next time for another exciting adventure into the world of biochemistry.